Swadika, welcome to People's Foreign Affairs, and this is your host, Kusamayo Tasamo. Our guest for today is a strong and determined woman of Thailand. The first Thai woman who was given an International Women of Courage Award aimed at honoring women around the globe with exemplified exceptional courage and leadership in advocating for human rights, women's inequality, and social progress. She is one of the 14 women worldwide to be presented this award. We have Ms. Rodjaraeg Wattanapanit who will talk about her feeling to be the first Thai woman who was given an International Women of Courage Award. And the person I mentioned to you is right here. Kun Rodjaraeg Wattanapanit is here. So,
Swadika.
Very welcome to People's of Foreign Affairs.
And thank you for inviting me here.
Well, you are invited because you are very special. You are one of the 23 women we invited.
Oh, thank you.
Well, okay, tell us about, we're talking about award that you've been receiving on the human rights. So tell me, when you were young, I want to fresh back a little bit to see how is her grown up, how the way you've been brought up. Why did you make the feeling of becoming sharing to others? Just be on your own privately, happily.
Oh, first of all, I would like to tell you about my family, because I was born in the government officers. I mean both of them. My mother was teacher, and my father was district local government officers. But he did a register for the people, and I was born in Mae Hong Son province, the north of Thailand, in borderline between Thailand and Burma.
Yes.
And my father worked with he tried people, so I have seen them since I was young. And because of the remote area, when they came to the district, they cannot went back to their hometown, their village in one day. So my father just invited them to stay at our house. So some morning, I have to wake up in the morning, and I came down, they have strange people right down on the floor. They are also Karen, Lisu, Hmong people. So it seems like I get familiar with Hill tribe people since then. So since that time, it seems like the tribal people, they seems like the second class of Thai people, right?
They call Hill tribe from before, but now they just change it to not to be Hill tribe, but as a tribal people. Yes.
And my father just like friend with them, so I just feels like we are all the same human being since then. So I just thinking back, maybe that one is my background. That's why I work for people or the issues of human rights.
I think your parents must have done a very good example and must have been influences to your life, because the sharing the parents given to the people.
Yeah, and they don't teach me about that. I mean, not the words, but by the
deeds, by the by the acts, by the deeds that they've been doing for people. This is one thing that we human beings should do, that to indirectly giving lesson to our children, especially from the people of the Kingdom of Thailand. Now, go again after that point. So, how did you manage to get into, from that period, you get the feeling of sharing, and then?
When I was in school, we have the semester, right? We got a break from school. My father always asked me to go out to the hill tribe, to the village on the hill, on the mountain. And I went with him. Especially when his friend got married or gave a birth or some passed away. So I went just like my father's friend. I can say that I'm my father's daughter.
You are the only child?
No, we got 4 sisters, including me. I'm the second one. But that's why my father have to look after me, because my mother have to look after my sister, and then I have to go everywhere with my father.
But that turned out to be very good for you. You see, it turned out to be something which is not very rare. It's not so rare. I mean, it's not so often to see people getting in such experience in life. And then go on.
And then after I finished university in Chiang Mai, I'm graduated from Payap University in business administrative. Not about the not about the communities of things. Yeah. And then after that, I was a tour guide. I went to the I cannot avoid that because I went to the hill tribe people and being the tourists to visit them there.
Yes.
But then I thought that was it's not my life, I don't like that work at all. I mean, tourist guide is good, but for myself, I don't like it because it seems like we have to promote the hill tribe people to do their tradition. It's not in their tradition time. For example, Lo Ching Cha in Akha, I don't know in English things.
There's kind of a giant swing actually,
yes.
And on the hill tribe people, they normally have the festive. It's a festival
once a year. But when we bring the tourists there,
it's something we're excited to see because it's not daily life that you wouldn't see. So not even on the plane. Not people like us cannot afford to
and
see
it seems like I can't see their soul anymore. I mean, when they did that traditional things. So I quit that job and I applied to be an NGO works in Mae Cham district, I mean, in the remote area of Chiang Mai. It's behind Intanon, the highest mountain in Thailand, and I worked there for 3.5 years.
But why the twisting of your life from one to the NGO? Why NGO? Why not any other things? Because you studied
maybe I get used to the tribal people since I was young, and then it seems like I learned from them a lot. Even amateur guy at that time, only 6 months, but I learned from them that they have their own knowledge, they have their wisdom. And we have our own knowledge too because I studied from Chiang Mai university, but we can change and we can help each other to understand each other between us. I mean, for the people who graduate from the university and from the people who learn from their life, from the nature, from the forest. So I think I would like to learn from them too. That's why I applied for that.
So how about your parents' expression about you being NGO?
I'm so very lucky that I was born in this family, my parents, they open-minded. If you can see that my sister, we are different, so totally different.
Tell me from the first one.
The first one,
sister?
she is a banker.
Banker?
Yes. And myself, NGOs for my whole lifetime. And
whole lifetime. And she's too young when she's talking about lifetime. That shows how much she sacrificed in your
And my sister, my younger sister, she is a Japanese tour guide. And my youngest, she is the dentist.
Oh, yes.
And so 4 of us, so totally different from each other. So because our parents is not limited, even they are the government officer, they don't tell us you have to be government officer. They never tell us to do that.
For the audience in 177 countries, you should know that being a government services and officers is not something to play with because it's something to be looking for, especially parents of the children of the Thai people who like to see their children to be posted.
Yes, especially for 30 or 40 years though, they have the words that เจ้าคนนายคน in Thai. I don't know in English too, but it seems like they promote their child
to be like a master, you see, because a higher positioning in working, that means you can order things, other people to do, get people around you, things like that. So that is a way of thinking of the elderly people to try to boost up their children to have a better life. That's the point of it. So anyway, she didn't have she said she's lucky in a way that her parents do not, because your father stand in that position, you see.
Yes.
He's a government officer, so he didn't mind because the daughter to do what, and as an NGO, so what, you see. So it's that kind of thing. So after that, and you joined, how many years for that you've been doing that?
I can say 26 years right now.
26 years?
Yes, since I graduated university.
That's why you call it lifelong.
Yeah.
So they have a right to a place to stay. I mean, on their own, that they should acquire for the land of their own. Do they?
No.
Or they be a lot allocate to their area or some land for them?
Yeah, some of them they have to relocate it to the other place that the government provided.
And then own it.
They cannot own it. You know, it seems like they're still fighting for their rights to protect their lands too, because they didn't have the land register. Did you say that?
Title deeds.
Yeah, they didn't have the title deeds.
Quite difficult because there are certain countries like in Europe, the whole country do not owned by people at all. Nobody has title deeds at all. You know, but you keep on living there. 100 years, 200 years until there's no paper.
Yeah.
There's one country which I don't want to mention you yet.
Yeah, so that's why this is one of our work, that to raise their voice, to get the government heard about them, that they are exist.
Okay, so the environment. So you work for environment.
Yes, and then after that, okay, I work with the public also to make them understand about the people who live in the forest. And then in 2010, they have the situation in Thailand, right? So in May 2010. So then I thought, why Thailand is backward about that? Just like a circle. Why we not forward to the community or for the democracy or human rights in Thailand? So I started to work in Thao, in Chiang Mai. I would like to open the public space to expand understanding about the issues of human rights in Thailand. So that's why I changed the issues. But it doesn't mean that human rights doesn't mean just only political things. Human rights is everywhere. Women rights, gender or LGBT rights, and children rights, and everything. We talk about the human right or democracy in our everyday life. It's not talk about just only ระบบการปกครองอะค่ะ about the political things.
Interesting. Yes. So that's the way. You are being paid also.
Yes.
Do pay? You get paid?
Yes, because for NGO, I would like to clear about that too, because I think in abroad they understand what NGO is, but in Thailand it seems like NGO, okay, non-government organization, we not got funding from government to work that, because some issues I have to say that we have to against some policy that not provide to the people, the poor people. So we have to write the proposal and send it to funding agencies. They are also government funding agencies, or they are also NGO funding agencies, also in Thailand and abroad. So we send it our proposal to the funding agency that the criteria is can support us. For example, if I work on AIDS or HIV issues, I have to send the proposal to the funding agencies that support the people who affect to HIV, right? I cannot send that proposal to the environmental issues criteria. So we have to know about where is funding agencies also in Thailand and in abroad. So also the same as my organizations. When I'm looking for the funding agencies who support human rights, so I'm looking for the funding agencies, and most of them are abroad. They are based in abroad. So I just send the proposal. If they're interested in, it doesn't mean they would like us to do that, but because we would like to see Thailand, or we would like to change something in Thailand, if they're interested in and they see the possibility of our project, so they approve it.
Yes, why not? Because this kind of disease or this kind of effect to the people in West area, and also the hospital, anonymous hospital, is so not enough. I think there are a lot of people for that. But in your experience of 26 years, have you encountered any severe situation or anything that you saw the problem for them, especially the AIDS problem?
Yes, I have a lot. We face a problem every year. Every issue is got a problem.
Now, let's talk a little bit on the AIDS, because our foreign people can also listen to all this. Also, that how the number can be reducing better in positioning now.
It seems like they reduce. The number of HIV affected.
People have learned a lot, I think.
Yes, they learn a lot.
So there's good news that it's reduced some part of, because we could see that lesser, and also because of maybe of the good medication.
Yes.
And secondly, people had learned more. They get to know how to avoid it and live their normal life. And so they are lucky in a way that in the country of Thailand we do not have much of a discrimination among people about that. So the 26 years, you're still energetic, still to want to
I won't give up. I won't give up because I would like to see the better world, you know. It's not only better Thailand, I mean the better society that we live in. I cannot say that I do it for myself. I think, I can say that I do it more for myself too because I would like to see the society that I'm a members in the better one.
For the people in the countryside or wherever you are, they know you. They must be knowing you. Right? I mean, the hill tribes. When you go there, everybody said, "Your mommy is here."
No, not like that. But 10 years ago, I traveled around on that area. I mean, on the mountain in Chiang Mai and in the north of Thailand.
Because you're living in Mae Hong Son, so you can.
Yeah, but I grew up in Chiang Mai since when I was 9 years old. I moved to Chiang Mai and studied in Chiang Mai and grew up there. I can say that I'm Chiang Mai and Mae Hong Son, my hometown in Chiang Mai now. Yeah.
How to think about the situation of women rights in the sense of against men who really overruled or harmed them. What a situation in Thailand, not so many, but you have touched into it. Have you put your hand into it?
As my experience, it seems like women they still get abused, you know, even in the family and their own family or in the other. I think the human rights, or women's rights is not mean that they harm by physically, you know, maybe their feelings or their emotion or everything that they're harmful by men. And in Thailand, they still have it.
Still have, but we have to get rid of it. So you have one duty for that. I just mainly care about this matter. So now you talk about now walking into here 2060s already. So who heard about it? We are talking about a lady who received a very courageous award. What is courageous award? What is the award means?
I was surprised too when I heard about that because it's my first time I heard about International Women of Courage. I said, why? I do something is courage than the other women? Because I think in Thailand they have many women, they're fighting for their livelihood, for their natural resources, such as their forest or their water or their farmlands. It's not me, it's not only me, you know. So when I got selected, I just surprised that. What does courage mean?
We're very excited to hear that. Just, you were staying in a home, when was it happen? When did it happen?
I mean this word?
When did they approach you?
Last year.
Last year. So it was 2015.
But at that time, I didn't know yet. I just realized that I one of nominees on this January only. But at that time, last year, I just quite surprised because they have the diplomat. Diplomat from U.S. Department and from Consulate Chiang Mai, U.S. Consulate Chiang Mai, or some from U.S. Embassy here from Bangkok, or even from Washington D.C. They came to visit me many times at the bookstore.
Why? When you ask him, why you want to get married with me or something? Let me look for hands for someone.
Or buy me some books. Or buy our books there. I didn't know. They just asked about the situation.
What did they introduce themselves?
They said they're interested in the situation in Thailand and interested in the women's roles in Thailand in this situation, and they would like to know about my life. I don't know why, but at that time I don't know why. And then I met U.S. Embassy here, Mr. Green Davis, last December.
She was, you were brought to him. They brought you here. They invited you here.
No, he went to Chiang Mai, and they invited me to.
Davis, who is the present ambassador of the United States of America, personally. Yes.
At the U.S. consulate, they invited me to have the lunch time with him at the consulate in Chiang Mai last December, and then after that, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they have diplomat from Chiang Mai consulate. They informed me that I was the nominees of Thailand.
Telephone or send you a letter?
No, they came to see me at the bookshop.
Came to you?
Yes, and informed me that.
What did they say?
They informed me that, is it possible if we would like to select you as a nominee of Thailand to be International Women of Courage? I said, wow, what's that?
Yes.
And what I'm a college.
I
And
didn't
I
use
didn't
that
do
knife
that.
to fight against any enemy.
No, yes, that's like, no, I just staying here, open the bookstore, and I mean, we organize some activities, seminars to talk about things, about book, about film talk, book talk, everything. And what's about my college to do things? And they said there's a problem. I don't know what they have. You have to do to ask them why they selected me, because I'm quite not sure
they
why.
have enough substantial information about you, so that's a part of it in life. So this award is what from Thailand. How many for your experience and your knowledge? How many in number that we have this kind of courageous women
In Thailand?
in Thailand? You're the first.
I'm the first.
You are the first.
Yeah. But as I know, this award is started in 2007, right? So almost 10 years. So I'm the first Thai woman.
Look at that. You're the first Thai woman. And to talk, to be the voice of the people and trying to bring up a better society for the people. So since then, and then after that, after you received they came over to you and talked to you and said you are the one, and you said yes, I do. Yes.
Because I think nominee, it doesn't mean that I will got
No,
award,
nominee,
right?
I agree.
Yeah, nominee. It doesn't mean that I get award. So
I-
it seems like that's okay, because I don't think I will get an award because they have.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You see, the U.S. Embassy, you choose you representing Thailand, right? Whereas other U.S. Embassy in other countries select people of their own area to nominate. Then they will choose one. They will give you one award out of many countries.
Yes, each embassy
how many-
from around the world.
How many countries?
This year, 14 countries.
14 countries.
But they selected from nearly 100 countries, as I heard about it. And I nominee, I said, okay, they sent my name to the Washington D.C. and they will get selected again. So I think no. I think
you won't get it.
I won't get it. I won't get this award because they have women from many countries. For example, Syria or every countries that they fight for their rights, right?
That is really
so. Yeah, that's when I thought about courage,
in different sense.
Yeah, so I think okay, I won't get selected. I just said okay, that's my name. But then they announced that on the middle of February that I got selected.
February of this year.
Yes.
This is June. Okay.
Yeah, and they said I have to go to the Washington D.C.
What is the moment? Who sent you the message?
The diplomat from Chiang Mai consulate.
Okay.
They came to bookstore. And they said, I have the good news to inform you that. Yes. I just said, what? I said, I got selected, one of 14 countries, one of 14 women from other countries. So I just quite shocked, because why I got selected? Because at the first I'm not glad, I just, why? Because it seems like they have other women who, from other countries who fighting for their rights, harder than me, I thought. So I just, okay.
It's your time. It's your time. Yeah. It's unavoidable. If it is you, it's you. So for that, and then what next then? After that, what do you do? After he informed you, and then what you were supposed to do?
I have
How do you prepare yourself?
I have a plan to go to Vietnam for 12 days.
All right.
Because I don't think I will get selected. Even they asked me when they said they will send me as a nominee. They said, okay, you have to go to Washington D.C. on the March.
They said in case you are still selected.
I have to go to Washington D.C. on March. And I don't think that, so I plan to go to Vietnam to travel with my friends for 12 days. And it seems like normally they nominate or ceremony of this award on the International Women's Day 8th March, 8, 9 or 10 each year.
Yes.
But at that time I have to go to Vietnam, and it seems like this year for the first time they from
For
8 years
you?
to no, not for me, but it seems like I'm lucky. They postponed to 29th of March for the ceremony.
Wow.
So okay, I came back from Vietnam on 17, and then I have time for prepare myself just only 6 days, and then I fly to Washington D.C.
What could we say? It's meant for her. It's for her, as I say. Well, so then you left for that. Over there,
Yes.
what is ceremony like?
Oh, it's very simple, but I can
From whom
say
you received the award?
from John Kerry.
John Kerry said
John Kerry.
you're I think secretary,
Yes.
U.S. Secretary of State.
And in the afternoon, we have a chance to meet Mr. Joe Biden, the Vice President. Yeah,
at that
that's very
time,
good.
okay.
Yeah, I really had a good time there. It's very great because I met a lot of activist women there and other networks.
And this is the actual award that we've been talking about. Yes, this side is the Secretary of State's International Women of Courage Award 2016. That's her name is written there. Rodjaraeg Wattanapanit, Thailand. Well, really congratulates you, and you are the pride of Thai people. And so you received this, and then you come back home right away, or what?
Yeah, after that, they have proclaimed for us. Each of us have to go to the other places that.
From like a kind of familiarized trip
Yeah,
to learn about the
to learn,
countries. So,
yes.
and also I think to
Yeah,
award you.
For example, I'm have bookstore, right? So that they have a plan. They brought me to the bookstore. That quite the same as we do. They have do a lot of seminar and they do a lot of book talk. It's the same as in North Carolina. It's very nice. And I met a lot of artists because I work. For example, when I work in environmental issues, I always work with the artists because I thought the art will touch the people's soul. It's not only listen to your lecture. If you lecture about the forest, people will be okay. For 1 hour, they will get bored. But for the picture or for the song or music, we are artists, so they will get there. So touched by heart.
Presently, you opened your own bookstore where the the people who like books and all that will be visiting you. So you.
Yes.
At this moment, my last question is: have you reached to the feeling of the top of the world, or your dream come true, or what? What in life?
No, I'm not expected that. It doesn't mean that when I get this award, it
There's
means my
that-
life is
nothing that-
successful. No,
okay.
nothing that. I mean, they always ask me. I mean, in America when I was there for 2 weeks, they always ask, "What do you do after you get this award?"
Okay.
And I always say that I will do what I do the same. I mean, I will do that. I do. I'm not give up, or it doesn't mean that okay.
This is
My
done.
life is finished.
Finished.
So, no working anymore. No.
Well, Rodjaraeg Wattanapanit, you are the pride of Thai people, and we really appreciate and wish you good luck for what are you undertaking. Thank you so much. You stand up, and I would like to shake a hand
Thank
with
you.
you. Thank you so much, and please accept my applause too. Thank you. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณ
ขอบ
ค่ะ
คุณค่ะ
And this is Miss Rodjaraeg Wattanapanit, the first Thai woman who was given an International Women Courage Award. She is one among very few women around the world who have shown leadership, courageous, resourcefulness, and willingness to sacrifice for others, especially in promoting human rights. In our next editions, we'll bring you other guests who have filled an ambassador's role for Thailand through their kind hearts and very good deeds, which serve to enhance the good image of the Kingdom of Thailand. This program is a courtesy of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and we'll have greatly appreciate to have Miss Rodjaraeg Wattanapanit as our guest for today. And now thanks to Aethers Bangkok Hotel for this venue. You can watch our program on every Thursday from 9:30 to 10 p.m. on NBT World. Until then, สวัสดีค่ะ